the latest Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer has been ripped apart in the same way that the multiverse seems to be being ripped apart in the MCU, aka every single corner of the trailer is being investigated, and the latest discoveries and rumors are not good for the fans of What If and the zombies. It is really no surprise that everything we have to talk about right now as it relates to the core MCU is of course front-loaded with talking about Doctor Strange 2, and specifically the most recent trailer. Now let's talk about that trailer and how it possibly debunks the zombies appearing in live action. Again, these are theories, but we will talk about it. And the first thing worth talking about is of course Doctor Strange. And yeah, I know that's a little loose in terms of who we're talking about, considering there seems to be many Doctor Stranges, but the one we are talking about is the one that's now labeled Sinister Strange when you enable the captions. So this is the major point of contention here, and honestly, I do think that there is some weight behind this being more than just a potential theory or just something that somebody has dreamt up as something worth talking about. So here's what I'm talking about. Quite obviously, that is a variant of Doctor Strange. We know this. They could also be playing with footage and what they're doing, but most people bring up the fact that when we go back to the Shang-Chi trailer that revealed Abomination, many people were confused whether that was Abomination or not. Remember, there was theories going around that that could be Fin Fang Foom. Of course, that didn't make sense, but again, and then it was in the captions that we found out, oh yeah, that's clearly Abomination because it says Abomination. So, okay, well, Sinister Strange is again the name of the character. That's how he's going to be presented. That's how he's built. So is it the same one from What If? Well, that's the thing, because that one was Strange Supreme. So it can't possibly be the same one. At least the one that we see in this image here in this scene cannot be the same one from What If. Which leaves us with possibilities. Is the one that's coming out of all the smoke that looks completely insane and somehow twisted and tormented even more, is that going to be the Sorcerer Supreme? Because I think that one lines up more than the Sinister Strange, quite clearly. But again, I do want to very much stress to everybody, I don't think this might mean as much as some people are making it out to be or to mean, because again, they've messed with trailers and they now know about the captions and how to do it, so it could all be misdirection. There's a chance, and a very big one at that, that many aspects of this trailer are completely changed. Missing characters, completely different backgrounds, completely different setting, completely different dialogue that wouldn't be out of the norm. But I do think there is something to kind of pulling back on all the stuff that's in the proper, I guess MCU, if you will, that connects to What If, and not using all of it, because it seems a little too fanboyish to me and too almost wishful thinking by fans that they're going to pull in all that continuity, because that's just a lot. Like the zombies, for example. Yes, you can pull that in. It looks like they are going to do something with that with Wanda, but pulling in all of it just seems a little out of question, because you can't pull out of cartoons. This brings us to the same thing that we saw with the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, us fans that know who Cad Bane is were excited when he showed up. The casuals were like, oh, a blue-faced cowboy, who's that? You gotta try to avoid that mistake with a big film that has so much going on.